not getting anything.
Someone gave me a little bag of marshmallows that said snow cube on it. I gave it to my stepdad.
I don't know, that's a good question. Probably a lot of gift cards. I didn't give very many ideas, so.
You're getting a tie. I'm gonna give you
Actually,
that.
I'm getting 5 of them, I go there, because I picked them out, so. Hey, Jack. Good to see you. Lindsay, G.
Is this everybody? I mean, is it okay to go now then?
Hang on one second. He ran out to grab a light.
What's that?
He ran out
Oh,
to
okay,
grab a light.
okay.
I think you're beautiful without a light, though.
Bring your boots, come get a second. Hey, Jack, what's your plug?
I got 35 of them in the gym, so he could pick whatever one he wants. Or that's what they charge me for.
It's not gonna come close to reaching. It's not gonna come close to reaching.
It's probably the first time I didn't enjoy doing a press conference. Cameras come on, you usually can't shut me up.
Is there anything you want to say first, or?
You guys called me. I'm just deeply saddened by by the event Saturday evening. I'm lost for words, probably for the first time in my life.
Take me back to Saturday night. There was a lot of emotion inside and outside of the ring. When did you sense something was going wrong seriously or critically?
Probably not till the last moment. You know what I mean? Myself, as most of the other people in the stands, it almost looked like he had a leg injury. You know, and then the young kid just collapsed.
Do you think things were handled in the ring okay?
Absolutely. You know, we had as protocol, we had a doctor at ringside, we had the paramedics were there. I think everything was done in a timely fashion. I can't say anything that went wrong. I mean, everything was handled as should be.
What's been Anthony's reaction?
I just talked to him today. I'm going to have Ray Mancini talk to him. You know, another young man from our area that went through something like this. Kid's heartbroken too. I mean, you know, you're supposed to enjoy your first victory, you know, and now he has this on his hands.
How many blows did he take? And describe the fight. I heard this was the fight of the night.
Absolutely. Listen, it was a great fight. The first round obviously went to Anthony. I think the referee did a terrific job in letting it go. The kid came back and won the second round handily, came back and won the third round handily, and was doing great in the fourth round. I mean, it was a great fight.
What kind of tolls have taken on you in the last 48 hours?
It's been tough. You guys don't understand, like, fuck everybody that wants to blame things on people. This is a young man that died. Could have been my fighter. Could have been my son. You know, he's boxed. You know, it could have been anybody that night. This press conference is not, I didn't call this to come down here and, you know, point fingers or take the blame on anything. It's a brutal, brutal sport. As is hockey, baseball, football, every sport, you know, and we're not at the top of the list in deaths. Unfortunately, it happened that night, and it happened on my show. But everything I'd done was protocol up to that point. You know, everything the Ohio Commission did was protocol up to that point. But it's nothing about that. It's about a 19-year-old kid that lost his life that night, doing something that he loved, doing something that he signed up for, you know, doing something that he knew the risk going into that. And he told that to Anthony when Anthony went to see him at the hospital. And he told Anthony, you know, my son would want you to continue on. I want you to continue on, and you know, God bless you in your career. It was not your fault, kid. So if that answers you how Anthony's feeling, he's feeling like shit. If it answers you how I'm feeling like shit. My heart hurts. It's terrible.
The Ohio Athletic Commission said, yeah, they take safety to the highest standard. There's blood tests, there's eye exams, but there's questions right now. I don't know if you've seen lately on the national news about concussions because that is coming
Right,
out.
right.
A lot of people wonder, is it time to talk about headgear? Is it time to talk about more safety precautions in your sport? I know this is just one example, and you may not have the same level of injuries or number of injuries, but what would you say to those who wonder, is it time for something like that?
Well, let me put it, I've been doing this for 25 years. I've taken one kid to the hospital. He got hit on the head with an elbow. I've coached Little League football. I coach freshman football. We've taken numerous kids to the hospital for broken ankles, broken wrists, concussions. Every sport has its downfalls, you know, has its injuries, and like I said, we're not on the top of the list for deaths in sports. You know, it just had to happen on our watch. You know, at my show it happened, and like I said, it's nothing about whose fault it is or anybody's. It was a tragic incident that happened on my show to a 19-year-old kid.
What do you think Mancini can say to Taylor?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
What do you think Mancini will say to Taylor coming from his experience?
You know what? That's something only Ray's going to know. I don't know what Ray went through. Like I said, I could tell you what I'm going through, and I'm not the one that was in the ring with the kid. You know, but somebody needs to talk to Anthony. You know, it's got to be horrible on him. You know, his first pro fight, he's supposed to enjoy it. You know, he's supposed to enjoy the victory. And, you know, it was such an evenly matched fight and such a great fight. And like I said, just a tragic ending.
Jack, have you heard from their camp at all, his trainer, have they said anything?
Not since the death, but before that, Tommy put his trainer on the phone with me, and I had talked to his trainer. I want to give his family a little bit of time. You know, we're definitely going to reach out to him. I mean, what could I do for him? You know what I mean? If it was my son, you know, everybody tells, oh, if there's anything I can do for you, what the hell could I do for the guy? Give my son back? Nope. Yeah, so I have no idea.
We good? Jack?
Will
Will you do the
Listen.
February show?
I'm sorry?
Will you do your February show?
No, probably not right now. No, I have no plans to do a show in February now. I have no idea. I'm sorry about this, guys. And that's the reason I didn't talk to you guys yesterday. I'm sorry I didn't return your phone calls, Dave. I know we played tag. Just couldn't talk about it.
What's next for the sport here locally?
I'm sorry.
What's next for the sport here locally? What are you gonna do?
I don't know. You know, right now, the furthest thing from my mind is planning a show. Like I said, after the holidays, I'm going to reach out to his family. I know my life's got to go on. I know boxing's got to go on in this area, and I'm sure I'm going to do other shows. I'm talking out of emotion right now, but I have no desire or plans right now. You know, like I said, I don't even know what to tell you guys. You know, I knew I had to talk to you, and I will make Anthony available to all of you, like I told you and Greg, but I'm not going to do it right now until he talks to Ray, and, you know, until I get to talk to him personally, and, you know, then we'll open it up again, but it's the holidays, it's a tough time for him. You know, Anthony has a little kid. Like I said, it's just tragic, and I'll get Anthony to you guys, but not right now. All right.